So do I try to get out of the airport at long layovers? How long would layover be if you get out of the city? Singapore airport. Alright guys, I'm doing one of the things that I don't like doing, which is filming at an airport. But I have a very long layover. Still, I've already been on this layover for about 4.5 hours and I still have quite a bit of layover left over. So I thought I would do an airport, a layover, flying Q&A on the ground of the airport. That's what we're getting today. Yeah. Sorry if this seems like super unplanned. It's because it is. How do you save money in an airport? This is a good one. In my various years of traveling to airports, I don't think there is an answer, honestly. You just come to accept that you're gonna pay a lot of money for food in an airport. I try to pack snacks, but if you're traveling internationally, you can't, generally, but that's pretty much it. And if you have international flights, try to eat on those. That helps. Like, try to eat the free food as much as possible. If you have access to lounges, try to eat that. Just stock up on as much food as you can when you're not at the airport. Do I try to get out of the airport on long layovers? Or how long would the layover have to be for you to go out of the city? I would say it needs to be about 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours for me to leave the city. I generally don't. Normally I have like enough things that I can kind of do. If I know I'm gonna have a long layover, I'll just pack lots of books or movies or whatnots. But generally I stay at the airport. I have exited a few times to actually go explore the city, but I always feel like this, like, I don't know, it's almost like a mini anxiety of like, oh my gosh, what if I don't make it back in time? I'm gonna miss my flight. So I generally don't, but I have before, and I've had really awesome little mini day trips into the city. It honestly just depends on how far the city is away from the airport. Like, some airports are really out of the city, so it's gonna take you like an hour and a half even to get there. So you're wasting like about 3 hours of like travel time just to get to the place that you want to go to. I've tried so hard to find a quiet spot in this airport, and it is impossible. Impossible. Another reason why I don't like filming in airports. It's just like impossible. Don't like it. But now we started, so let's just continue, shall we? Are you the person who tries to get some sleep, or do you watch all the movies on the plane? All the movies. Plane time is like my movie watching time. I love watching all the movies on the plane. Do I prefer longer layovers or short layovers? I prefer about a 2.5 hour layover. Between 2 and 2.5 hours. 2 hours. I feel like that is like a good amount, because generally you can get through most of your lines. So like if you have to go through customs, you have to go through security again, if you have to switch airports, you generally have enough time with 2.5 hours, but anything more than that, it's like, I'm over it. Let's continue, shall we? How do you sleep in airports? Well, I don't anymore. I try not to. I try to sleep on the plane if I know I'm going to be having a layover and I'm going to be really tired. I'm going to try and plan my sleeps to be on the plane, so when I get to the airport, I don't have to sleep in the airport, mainly because usually the seats are like this, where you can't remove the armband, so you can't like lie on the seats. You can't lie on the seats, and also the ground is usually pretty gross. I mean, I'm sitting on it right now and it's kind of gross, so I feel like I'm past that phase in my life, so I just plan to sleep on the plane. Have I ever had to deal with my luggage getting lost? I feel like I should do a whole separate video on my luggage and getting lost. If you want to see that, just let me know down below in the comments, and I will do that. That will be our next, I don't know, random, maybe not airport video, but yes. So we'll save that question. If you want to go exploring your layover, what do you do with your luggage? Most of the time, if I know that I have enough time to actually go explore, I will plan for it and I will try and pack only a backpack. So that's kind of what I do. So then you can just go out and travel about and then come back to the airport, assuming that you can leave your check bag in the check-in. Now, if you are, that's only really happens if you are flying the same airline. Like if you have the same airline and you're connecting flight for your long layover, then they'll usually check your bag through. But if you're like booked like kind of a combination ticket, sometimes you have to wait for the check-in to be available, which sucks because that means you have your big bag, and then generally if you have a big bag, I would not recommend leaving. If you do have a rolly case, there are some airports that have storage lockers that you can put your luggage in for like a couple hours if you want to go out and see stuff. Not a lot of airports offer it, but there are some that do, so you kind of have to like Google it per airport to see if the airport that you're at offers it. That is enough for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. No, I'm not going to Las Vegas. Do you have more questions in regards to layovers and airports, etc.? Let me know down below in the comments, because I've asked you guys this on social, and but I never get a chance to ask you guys on YouTube when I ever do post my Q&A videos. So when I post the Q&As, they go on my social, and I answer them on my YouTube video. See what I'm saying? Anyways, my battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna go. I have a flight to catch, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, subscribe. Give it a like. Oh my gosh, my brain is not working today. Alright. Bye.